Hello there, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Virgo reading for February 2021. I hope you all are doing wonderful out there, and I welcome you back to my channel if you are a new or returning subscriber. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome and thanks for stopping by. And I hope you'll reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, be sure to give this video a like up by clicking that dragon claw up. Let me know you enjoy this content. So Capricorn, as always, if you have been with me before, you know that these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every single Capricorn out there. So please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly resonate with Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Venus and rising signs. So do check the placements of your personal chart to get more out of these videos. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and info will be down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and jump right on into your session here. So Capricorn, our full moon in Virgo will be with us on February 27th at 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for most of us it will be pretty late at night, could be early morning, but that is the full moon of house cleaning to me. Virgo is a sign of health, healing, habits, and routines, so it really does bring us into that energy of detox, cleansing, and clearing, and it also opens up a lot of doors for changing up our routines into healthier habits. It's also about organized work and service to humanity. So it has a lot of facets. Virgo to me is a very multifaceted sign, so it's a very interesting one to get into. Capricorn, I believe this is a very positive full moon for you indeed, because it is a fellow earth sign. Virgo and Taurus are your fellow earth signs, Capricorn, so this does create a nice trine to your energy, and it will be highlighting your universal ninth house of the astrological chart. So that is hitting that Sagittarius house of plans for the future, greater optimism, expansion, travel, and education. Very exciting. We are also in Pisces season as well, and that is a beautiful sign for you. That helps open up communication and get the flow of love going again. So we're going to start out with some lunar decks, some lunar oracle, and we're going to do a past, present, future card layout. We're going to see what this last lunar cycle brought through for you, and then the current energy of the Virgo full moon, and then the next 20 to 30 days after that full moon starts to wane, so that we can see what's coming up for your immediate future. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please let's see what we have for our Capricorns out there. Please show me any guidance, any messages that you would like for them to see around these lunar cycles of the full moon in Virgo. Thank you as always so much for your guidance. Nice. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so Capricorn, the first card, this is for your immediate past, what this last cycle brought through. And I'm going to say this last month's cycle was very challenging for a lot of people because we had a Mercury retrograde. A lot of things just felt stalled out. Your ruling planet of Saturn has still been in that squared aspect to Mars. There's been a lot of stalling. There's been a lot of waiting. And you've had to be very patient. And so I think as a result of this, here's this full moon. Look at that. Surrender to the divine. I think, Capricorn, if you've been trying to control any outcomes or direct where things go, you've basically just had to take your hands off of the wheel, off of the reins, and say to Spirit, you guide me where you want me to go. I surrender to the divine will, because that is so much the energy that came through. And it is, you know, the full moon card, right? So it is so much about those conclusions, solutions, and culminations. Let's get a clarifier for that. And we have trust. Oh, Capricorn, look at that. This to me is you learning to trust even more in the divine, the way that the divine already trusts in you. That is so beautiful. And to me, it is a card of protection. This is the full moon of the spring. This is that April full moon. So to me, this is about building that nest, creating that safe haven of protection for yourself and others. It is about potentially working with a soulmate or life partner as well because of those ducks. And these ducks mate for life, right? So there's very much, you may have had to really surrender a lot of plans or goals within a relationship or building a home. That's something that may come up for some of you out there. Right in the center, look what we have with the Virgo full moon energy. This is the present energy for you, is that new moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to success. So Capricorn, I feel that with this Virgo full moon, you have a lot of confidence returning, a lot of belief in yourself. Leo energy is very creative. It's very creative and courageous is what I was going to say. I didn't mean to say creative twice. But maybe that's a doubling up because it is a super creative sign. But it's also a sign of courage. You know, being very brave, even in the face of doubts and fears. So definitely, I know it might sound a little cheesy, Capricorn, but this is definitely a time to start believing in yourself even more. Doing anything that you need to do to kind of pump yourself up, whether it's listening to encouraging music or affirmations, whatever it is that makes you feel strong and bright and powerful and positive. That is a beautiful energy. So let's clarify this Leo charge coming in here for you. Oh, I love it. And look at what's on top of that. Clarifying is the card of peace. This is a waning crescent card. So to me, this is the cycle right before the moon goes new. And this is a new moon energy. So to me, it's a brand new feeling of confidence, greater peace, security within yourself, even if things are chaotic or crazy around you or outside of you. You know, it's like you have that grounded center. Very nice, very connected. It's a beautiful energy. I just feel like you're going to feel so much more secure and confident in yourself. That's what I feel coming through with that. Going into the immediate future, we have the new moon in Scorpio, working through your fears and your doubts and those deep psychological wounds that may need to be healed. So Capricorn, this next 30-day cycle is a powerful and positive time to, you know, talk to a counselor, talk to an advisor or someone who you really trust as a friend. And definitely don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of those deep cycles that need to be healed, because Scorpio is a sign of transformation and emotional healing from the inside out. And I will tell you, there's a couple of other signs that also got this same new moon and Scorpio card in the same position. So I do feel that this Virgo full moon is bringing up some deep-rooted things that are coming up to be healed, to be cleared, and getting us to face down our old fears or anxieties, no matter what those are, so that we can really move beyond them. This is nice. So let's get into a clarifier here as well. Look at that. Yes. And taking a lot of charge. We've got the divine masculine coming through on top of this with our lunar god, the masculine aspect of that feminine lunar energy. So to me, it really is about not taking it laying down, not putting your emotional or mental health on the back burner. This is really about getting something done around it, stepping into that leadership energy. And again, it's that bravery, that courage, going after what you want, Capricorn. That's very much a part of this whole cycle. So let's get into some tarot now. I'm going to be using the same layout, the past, present, future around the lunar cycles. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot and clarifying with the Green Witch Tarot for the rest of this reading to get some deeper messages for you. Ooh, Capricorn, yes. And look at this. Okay, so 5 of Wands, absolutely. I think that there has been a lot of that inner conflict, a lot of struggle, maybe arguments with other people, or, you know, stressful situations. You know, it really is. It's because of opposing opinions, opposing feelings, but it's really reminding you yet again, walk away from the drama. And I feel like in this immediate past, you have really stood up for yourself, and you have moved away from anything that's causing you pain or conflict. That's part of the surrendering to the divine. For my Capricorns that are in relationships already, or, you know, even your friendships or coworkers, this may be like where you've really had some conflicts with them, even if you really care about them, and you've really had to make that choice to just take a back step because it's really intense. But I do feel that you've held your own and you've held your ground. The positive thing about the Five of Wands is that there's a lot of sparks, and sometimes it's necessary to get that tension off your mind, to get those feelings off your chest and really just release yourself from that burden. So let's clarify, please, this Five of Wands for Capricorn. Eight of Cups. Oh, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, this is truly about stepping away and moving away from the conflicts, the drama, the difficult times and situations. This Eight of Cups has been coming up for you a lot in your readings lately, so I really do feel like you're either about to make a decision, or you have made a decision to walk away or take a big back step from anything that has not been emotionally or spiritually fulfilling. Oh my goodness. I really do feel like you're honoring yourself here, though. It's like you're not going to keep putting yourself in a position where people disrespect you or they just hurt you again and again. Right in the center, I really like the card that comes up on top of the new moon in Leo in this peace card. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a very positive card for your personal energy. It's earthy, it's grounded, it's stable, it's doing good work, being patient for things to come around. Capricorn, you may be very focused on getting some big work done and getting some projects started. And it's definitely a time as well that does require patience. You know, it is, because I can feel a lot of my Capricorns these days feeling like I've done all this work, I've invested all this time, and I just want to be rewarded for my work. I don't want to be rewarded for something I haven't worked for. I just want to get, you know, my due for what I've invested in. So don't worry. Don't stress out. This is steady as it goes. Don't push the river. This is one of those very natural, organic sort of growth cards where, you know, you plant the seeds and you do have to be a bit patient to let those things germinate, take root, and blossom. So, you know, work on your work, Capricorn, but get good rest, you know, in between those work cycles, because you need to take good care of yourself as well. And look at that. Oh, Capricorn. So there's our Lovers card. Come in right up there, the Lady and the Lord. And for you, it may just be, I think for some of my Capricorns, I'm feeling like this is so much about love. I feel like in this past 30-day cycle, you've really had to take a back step from, you know, a lover, love interest, even a soulmate, twin flame, or life partner, somebody that you've been very connected with. But if it was causing you too much conflict, drama, or chaos, you just had to take a back step. And now, you know, as this full moon in Virgo comes around, it's like, all right, it's time to regroup. And it's really important for you to be patient with this person and to be patient with yourself. You know, I wouldn't put up with any bad behavior, but if there's potential for growth, I think it will. It may just be a little slower than you think it will go, but every time you interact with them or they interact with you, focus as much as you can on the positive and planting good seeds with that Seven of Pentacles. Use your confidence, use your focus on peace and harmony. That's very important going forward, working through your fears, the masculine divine here on top of that, taking the lead, taking action. There is that Nine of Swords. So I believe that's exactly what you're taking action on, is these worries, these doubts, the long dark nights of the soul, the things that keep you up at night and keep you from getting good rest. So it's really time to refocus and rework your thoughts. And any kind of, like, you know, practice of, you know, listening to good affirmations, working through any doubts, any kind of anxieties is all going to go a long way to helping you recover from this. And we do, wow, we have this King of Athames, the King of Swords on top of the Nine of Swords. So instead of falling into excessive worry, doubt, and fear, it's really time to clear the air, make good strategies, make good plans. King of Swords is very strong Aquarius energy as well. So it does have that element of freedom and personal liberation. Try not to take things too deeply personal, Capricorn. I know sometimes that's definitely easier said than done. But with this King of Swords coming in, to me, it's important that you use a little bit of emotional detachment so that you can make the best choices going forward into the future. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel you're going to be very blessed emotionally, spiritually. That's big gifts from the divine coming through. And here, look at this. On the bottom, we have our Queen of Wands. So this is bright, beautiful, generous, magical energy where you do manifest well. You do have a very generous heart, Capricorn. You are a very giving person, very loving. And it's really reminding you, don't worry, even if you feel like maybe you've been a little taken advantage of, or you've given and given and given, don't worry, you haven't lost what you have. You will always have more love and more emotion for yourself and others. Use your magic, use your confidence, my darlings. That's some strong Leo energy. Believe in yourself as this full moon in Virgo culminates. Let's get an affirmation from the magical spell cards here for you. Look at this, beautiful. One of the best things I could bring to a Capricorn is a card of success. Yes, success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. This artwork almost reminds me of, like, you know, the Virgo Maiden, which is so perfect because it's our Virgo full moon. The 12 adds up to a 3, which is a number of creativity and building. And to me, yes, it's all about a true success, Capricorn. Don't take shortcuts. Don't rush the process. It really is about keeping that integrity and that focus on getting to the finish line with honor, integrity, and truth. So Capricorn, what an awesome reading for you for this full moon in Virgo. I hope it is amazing for you, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.